Galileo Galilei was the inventor of the telescope. He was born in Italy on February 15, 1564. He liked to study theories and read books. He was a math professor, so he used math with his observations. Galileo observed nature as well. He believed that the sun was the center of the universe, which is called the heliocentric theory. He studied this theory to understand more. Galileo used the telescope and passed it on from generation to generation. He died in Arcetri, Italy on January 8, 1642.
In 1609, Galileo first learned about the spyglass. He began to experiment with telescoping making, going as far to grind and polish. Galileo's telescope allowed him to see magnification. He was the first to see craters on the moon. Throughout the whole process of Galileo's achievements, there was many people that Galileo did not agree with their ideas, like Aristotle. Galileo is here proving that Aristotle is wrong. Galileo later laid the foundation for modern physics and astronomy. Galileo then wrote books on his ideas. Throughout Galileo's life, he was accused twice of heresy by the church. Galileo's observations contradicted the Aristotelian view of the universe. Galileo is widely accepted by both scientists and theologians. Galileo is best known for the telescope and astronomical observation. Also, he is best known for the law of falling bodies. Lastly, Galileo studied motion with math.
Due to the telescope, scientists discovered more about the telescope. This led to observing stars and planets, which eventually led to the creation of the space shuttle. Because of the space shuttle, we were able to travel to new places, such as the moon. The telescope even allows scientists to come up with new theories to upgrade it. To this day, students still study about the discoveries with the telescope. We wouldn't be able to discover planets, which obviously makes Galileo one of the most important and interesting people on the planet.
Well, I don't think Galileo is the best. Newton was way better. He invented the laws of gravity, laws of motion, calculus, and he made a better telescope than Galileo ever could make. This affects us now because it helps us calculate astronomically large sums, fly to faraway places, and learn more about the world.
Although Newton was great, Galileo was better. Galileo supported the heliocentric theory. That also helped us find out about other planets like Mars. Telescopes also helped us to find out where to launch our spaceships, like places on Mars. Our very own Griffith Observatory is an example of a modern telescope. The Mars rover is a byproduct of what? You guessed it, the telescope. Ta-da! Telescopes are now made with technology. This shows that Galileo was a very smart person. The end.